Hi there. After almost an entire week of trading, the Cardano price hasn't really moved a lot. It's basically staying around the red key level of 28 cents. So let's take a look through the Wyckoff lens and see whether there are actually whales moving the needle. If you're new to my session, I'll cover the Wyckoff stage, trend change risk, as well as key price levels. This is educational content, not financial advice. The weekly chart of the Cardano is showing us a cross. Basically, the bulls and the bears are at equal strength. And if we combine with the volume, you see continuous decline over the past 3 weeks after the week that the price came down to test the blue key level of 0.223. So that means there's no big commitment from either side of the game. If we look at where the price is now, if the price successfully close above the red key level, then it turns into a support. That's 0.28 that we are talking about, this red line over here. So then the resistance will become the 0.327. When we get to the daily chart, we will see there is an intermediate resistance that's not showing up on the weekly chart. So just give me a minute to explain a little bit more over here. So we look at these price levels, and if the price closed below the red, just to let you know, the support is at around 0.258, the purple key level. Okay, this is a level, if we look back to the last accumulation, actually the accumulation cycle before last, back in 2002, 2003, that's a level where the selling climax as well as the second test was stabilizing around before it gets to the 0.223 blue key level that Cardano tested 2 weeks ago. Okay, it's still in the testing phase, meaning the paper hands and diamond hands are still being tested, okay, within these kind of shaking movements. Okay, it's up and down around the purple key level and the orange key level. Okay, so let's expect that to continue until we get to the point where we see something called the sign of strength, meaning sustained price increase coming to challenge somewhere between the the green key level of 0.406 and the light blue key level of 0.447. Reason being that was where the automatic rally back in January tested. Okay, we want to see that happen with volume higher than the average of the past 2 to 3 months best. Okay, now we get to the daily chart where we get the confirmation last week. Okay, we talked about this, that by around the 15th, there was an opportunity for the price to confirm whether it's getting outside of the downtrend. Okay, that's the ceiling of the downtrend, this blue line over here. And indeed, it happened. So as of now, we can consider that, it has sustained for almost a week outside of the channel. The downtrend, we can say it's officially over. Okay, the downtrend that started way, way back in August last year. So there are 3 scenarios, right? Either it trades sideways if there's no particularly good or bad news and the bulls and bears aren't really very active. Of course, if any economic data or any macro data or geopolitical risk intensify, then the downside risk will be there. Upside, obviously positive news, but not necessarily mean just because the project is launching something or doing hard fork and upgrading something that means the price will surge. It depends whether people are going to get back to risk on mode and whether those changes will increase adoption, and those may take time. Okay, just purely from a technical standpoint, you see this yellow dashed line. That's the intermediate resistance level that I mentioned just now in the weekly chart, that it doesn't show up over there because this 30 cents level, once in middle just last week and in the beginning of this month. And if we go back to even earlier in 2024, 2003, as well as 2022, we see this level has been resistant and support over a very long period of time. And it's understandable. These kind of psychological level, like 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents, it's very common. But then, like I said, it's not a key level. While it may provide certain rejection or support, it is not going to stay for long. Okay, like what it did over here. It's basically getting there for a day, and then it's going back to retest the key levels. All right, so that's Cardano. If you're interested to access these sessions 2 days earlier, join the channel membership now. Here's another analysis for you. Thank you.